according to the respective search engines. Keyword, web pages, and search engines. But remember one thing, these parameters will differ amongst different search engines. Therefore, if you try putting the same keyword or search entries in different search engines, you will find different ranks for some pages. Okay, now why we should learn SEO? It's trending now, like SEM, search engine marketing. It's also trending now. There are 100 of trending technologies, but what makes SEO special? Why we should learn it? It helps in better ranking of websites, improving user experience, and enhancing brand credibility. If you already have a website that you are delivering to any search engine, it helps. SEO helps in better ranking of that website, putting it forth of many other web pages. It helps in improving user experience, which means you are going to get better feedbacks if your web page is optimized for that particular search engine. And so it enhances the brand credibility, obviously. Now, we can dive deep into SEO. There are a lot of technical terms we need to know when we are about to study SEO. Marketing, target group, links, content, search, ranking, performance measurement, World Wide Web, etc. We'll go. So, first of all, we need to look what is a process of searching. What we search is keywords. If you type a boy or a girl or some sort of star names, etc., that is a keyword. If you search mobile phone is the keyword. And where you search is the search engine. If you search it in Google or Bing, then Google or Bing is the search engine. Who fetches the result for you is crawlers. Crawler is a sort of virtual clients. I already said that bots are virtual clients. Crawler is that set of virtual clients that go deep into World Wide Web and fetches the result that is most appropriate for your search query. And then the bots, they rank the web pages by analyzing certain parameters. There are a lot of search engines across the globe, and a whopping 70+% of search engine market share is owned by Google. But still, there are certain other search engines like Bing, Yahoo, Baidu, DuckDuckGo, etc. One thing I would like to make you guys aware of is browser and search engine are not the same. I have seen some of my friends who refer Chrome as a search engine, and mockingly I thought that they were right. Actually, browser is a gateway to internet. Like if we want to connect with internet, we need to choose a route, a gate like Chrome or Opera Mini. The tool with which we utilize the resources in internet is search engine. So be aware, browser is not equal to search engine. There are 3 types of search engines: crawler-based, human-powered directories, and hybrid search engines. Crawler-based, as I have already explained, they have certain sort of virtual clients, crawlers, bots, etc. They do all the sort of processes by automated virtual objects. Whereas human-powered directories is like if we want to search a particular word meaning or something, we'll just check it out in a dictionary, isn't it? Likewise, it's human-powered. It just shows a directory which has most suitable web pages that matches with your keyword. Some of you might know that Yahoo was of this kind. That is human-powered directories. It just showed the directory. Whereas hybrid search engines, these are the most important one. Hybrid search engines are both crawler-based and human-powered directories. Their first mechanism is crawler-based. That is, they'll do all sort of work by automated processes. But their second mechanism, if in any case if the automation fails, they'll go to this mechanism, human-powered directories. That is the difference between the three types of search engines. Am I clear? Okay, thank you. Let us check out how search engines develop this idea of SEO. So we should check out the history of Google versus Yahoo. Google versus Yahoo, how Google is. I already told that Google owns almost 70% of the search engine market. That is because Google has a better search algorithm. Google, as you can see in my presentation, Google ranked based on number of backlinks a particular web page has obtained. It is like if a candidate has better recommendation letter, you will get better chance of the placement, isn't it? Likewise, Google ranked web pages based on number of backlinks a particular web page has obtained. This search algorithm was turned out to be successful until people brought link farm. That is, some scammers built websites that just contains a lot of backlinks about another website if they paid to that link farm website. In order to check out this, Google brought updates called Panda, Penguins, and the bots mechanism. Whereas Yahoo is the pioneer one in search engine, but still it failed because rankings were based on the number of times keywords appear in the web page. Like if your web page has 100 times kurta typed in it, then if anyone would search kurta, your website is going to be the first one appear on that result page. Yeah, it failed and Yahoo went on to join Microsoft to launch Bing. But still, Google is the best. Now, I told about bots. What is bots? Bots are virtual clients, I told. But how they view the websites is important for learning SEO. Bots see website as tags. Bots do not see the content, it sees the tags. And it identifies the content by tags, then rank the websites. Whereas human beings just see the content and if it's visually pleasing or they find it interesting, they'll just go for it. That is not the case of bots. So a web designer or web developer need to please both the bots and human beings. That's a little bit challenging. Now, how to please the bots? There are certain tricks and tips to please the bots. I have listed off some of them. Keyword density. There must be a relevant keyword and enough number. It must be short and straight. If you are going to deliver a website with free games, the keyword is going to be free games, not like I want a website and I don't have any money to pay. That's not logical. So your web page should have the content in which you reveal that you have free games. It's relevant, short, and straight. And it should be included in header, footer, all sort of segments. And now the next one, backlink. I already told Google's search algorithm was successful as they formulated this sort of parameter, that is backlink. Backlink. Get yourself added up in reputed repositories. Keyword reputed repositories. If you have your site listed in Wikipedia, which is a very well reputed repository, you are going to have that is going to benefit you. Remember, quality is better than quantity. If Wikipedia has your website as a backlink, it's going to benefit you. But if some sort of hacker's website or blacklisted website has your backlinks. Even though if they have it 100 times, it's not going to benefit you. It's going to pull you down. And target a specific audience. All the components of your web page, image, text, video, etc., must be customized for the target group. If your web page has image and video, you can add sort of meta tags or meta description that are hidden messages to the search engine, which reveals what kind of image and video are you trying to include in your web page and how is it relevant. In your meta tag, if you are going to provide a website of hair salons, in your image, you can just add the meta tag as hair trend or hairstyle, etc. So that the search engine or bots are pleased by that image. Moving on. On-page SEO tricks. On-page SEO. Create unique relevant title. You can see your title in two places. When you search about Amazon, you will be seeing Amazon in a blue colored hyperlink. Also, I have seen a lot of people joining now. Okay. You should have a unique relevant title so that the search engine bots are pleased by your web page and they find a relevant reason to pull out your web page when someone searches something related to your title tag. Use header, heading, and division tags. If you have the main keyword in your header and heading section, it's going to give you a big benefit over other web pages. And if you have division tags, like you can set footer, header, side notes, etc., and the most slightly irrelevant key tags in that places, it's going to give you a benefit. Keywords in image file name and meta tag, as I already explained, must be optimized as per target. Moving on. Now, the most important thing. Content is king, whereas context is queen. Your content must be the answer to search queries. There are going to be three types of queries: transactional, informational, and navigational. Now, transactional means you want to buy, sell, or pay any bills. That sort of query is known as transactional. As today digitalization is on trend, that kind of queries are going to be a number of ones. Now, informational. You want any information. The Wikipedia is right there, but you need to search it on a search engine. When you search it, it is termed as an informational query. Now, the next one is navigational. Navigational query means if you want to check out your location, there is Google Map, obviously, but that query will be termed as a navigational query. So when you're making a web page, be aware that you're going to face three types of queries: transactional, informational, and navigational. So your content must be the answer to these three types of queries: transactional, informational, and navigational. Now, off-page SEO. Off-page SEO factors are as important as on-page SEO factors. Build backlinks in reputed repositories. This is the best and best of the tricks that you can ever see in an SEO. Off-page SEO trick, the best. There. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Veena, you are audible. Please do continue.
Yes. So perform keyword research. There are many free tools for performing keyword research, as well as speed is most important factor in delivering a good web page. So switch to HTTPS. HTTPS do not deliver error messages like 503, etc. Speed is a key factor in improving the reputation of your web page. And now Google and all other sort of search engines has turned into mobile first approach. So responsive design is an important factor in delivering a good research for your web page when you're going to provide it to the World Wide Web. Now I'm about to deliver some sort of tech terms and their meanings. KYC. KYC is a norm. It's not actually a tech term, but if you are into SEO, you need to know what is KYC. It is know your customer. You need to identify what sort of customer you are going to deal with. As I already explained, target group or the customer are the most relevant factor when you are going to provide a web page in any search engine or you are going to design a web engine. So you need to know your customer. Only then you can perform a keyword research. Now next term is dwell time. Dwell time is actually a measure. It gives you the amount of time user spends on site. Dwell time gives you the time between the entry of the user and the exit of the user. That is, when the user click on the link and then that he gets back to the search engine. The time between that process is going to as dwell time. Now, the next measure, bounce rate. Bounce rate is the percentage of time user spends in a single session before exit. That is, if you get into Amazon and spend 1 minute in the home page and 2 minutes in the service page, then the service page is going to have a lesser bounce rate than the home page. Now, moving on to some free SEO tools. Google Analytics. Google Analytics is a free tool that helps you to check in the traffic status of your web page. It's going to give you relevant information regarding clicks, time spent, and like the dwell time, bounce rate of all the sessions in your web page. So if you already own a web page, you can just add a piece of code from Google Analytics and analytics to your code and can analyze what is your web page's current performance status. That is interesting. Mossbar. Mossbar is also another tool for website analysis. Google Analytics and Mossbar work in a little bit different way. Google Analytics gives, as I told you, dwell time, bounce rate, etc. But Mossbar gives you better information regarding clicks per clicks per links, etc. So you should opt out one which you find important. Now, Google Trends. Google Trends, as you know, helps in finding trending topics. So where Google Trends is going to be important is keyword research. If you find a keyword that is relevant to your web page, but you're not sure if it's going to work or not, you can just type it on Google Trends to find out what people are searching, what is in current trend now, so that you can accept the best apt keyword. Now, Uber Suggest. Uber Suggest gives you free keyword analysis, but I mean, you should have some sort of idea regarding your keyword. Otherwise, Uber Suggest is going to be useless. You can just have a pool of keywords and then you can carry on the keyword analysis in Uber Suggest. Google Search Console. It is all-in-one SEO tools. It helps in keyword analysis, traffic status, website analysis, etc. But in a more congested way. Like Google Analytics focus in delivering the traffic status. Mospa gives you website analysis. Trends gives you trends, and Uber Suggest gives you keywords, but in a more detailed way. Now, next one, SEO Quake. SEO Quake gives you the domain metrics. If you are going to make a website, you know that you will have to own a domain. And SEO Quake gives you traffic in that domain metrics. And competition. Okay, so by now, I think you guys will have a sort of idea regarding SEO, but as I see a lot of people have joined now, I'll be just rewinding some sort of information regarding all the pages I shown you. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and it gives the presentability of a website. SEO means you will have to add some sort of specialities to your website so that the search engine finds it pleasing. Otherwise, it's going to put your website in later pages, not in the page one. Amazon and Flipkart does a lot of work so that it comes in the first rank when someone search a product like a fashion product or grooming product, any sort of product. Amazon and Flipkart are always appearing on the first row. But if you search in DuckDuckGo and also maybe in some Chinese browsers, you're going to get Alibaba in the first page. That's because Alibaba is optimized so that it appears in the first rank in that sort of browsers. The importance of SEO is that it's going to deliver a better ranking of your website. You need to rank your website in the first page. You need to learn SEO. It's going to improve your user experience and your brand credibility. The things you need to know when you are diving into SEO are some sort of marketing tips, your target group, know your customer, guys. So you need to identify who are your targeting group, their age, maybe their nation, maybe their interest, etc. You will have to set up a backlink repository so that you get enough recommendation from reputed directories. You must have content that is aimed at a specific audience. The search queries. You should be able to answer the search queries like transactional, navigational, etc. Then only you can get a better ranking in the search engine.
Thank you, Veena, for the wonderful presentation. Now, any doubts or queries, please do ask.
Okay, meta keywords. I shall explain what are meta keywords. Meta description is that little amount of text that appears with a title in bold blue font with a resultant web page. If you're going to search some sort of, okay, let's take the example of Wikipedia. If you type Wikipedia, you'll see a big blue bold colored Wikipedia heading and then some sort of text, small text. That is known as meta description. You can manipulate the meta description if you add meta tag. You can add meta tag to any sort of content for whole of the web page or only one session or an image or a video. They are actually hidden messages. You can describe what you are presenting in that web page. Only the bots will be able to see that meta keywords.
Hello, can you explain more about SEO?
Hello? Okay. Difference between on-page and off-page SEO. On-page SEO means you will have to manipulate the content within your page. That is, you can add changes to your content already that is presented in your web page, or you can add better keywords, you can add better images that are more relevant to the search query that is going to come about in the search engine. Or whereas off-page means you can provide the link of your own website to a good repository. You can just add on the better title tag, etc. I mean, title is going to be presented outside your web page. How will we add this SEO in our websites? See, you don't have to add SEO into your websites. If you're a web programmer, you know that websites are designing in HTML and CSS and sometimes JavaScript. When you're going to type, like you're going to add title tag, be sure that your title is going to be relevant regarding the search queries. If you're going to deliver a web page about coffee shop, your title should be coffee shop, not like Mary's Bakery or coffee shop, etc. It must be relevant, straight, and crystal clear. Likewise, all the content should be crystal clear, relevant, and short.
Hi, Veena. I'm Anandu. How can we bring our web page to the top? Adding these, almost all sites are having these keywords, right?
Okay, we can. Okay, these are some sort of SEO tools. If you use Google Search Console or SEO Quake, you can identify the competition in your field and you can get more research. You can do more research in the Uber Suggest or Google Trends so as to updating your content. It's really important. As I already told, Google always brings updates like pandas, penguins, and boats so that there will be no scammers and Google will able to deliver better web pages that are relevant to the search queries. If you're going to if you're going to change the content or you already have a web page, make it more relevant. As I said, the SEO is actually a mediator between the consumer and the provider. So, what we need to do is that make your content a little bit more pleasing to the bots as well as people. If, like I told, if you have an image in your web page, the people are going to look at aesthetics, its color, what it is, etc. But for a bot, it's not necessary that it's going to look at its color or contrast. Right there, I have added a title called Bobby, but the bots will be identifying Bobby is a title by the tag. If I put it in the H1 tag, it's not going to get that much relevance as if I would have put it in the title tag itself. Whereas a human being is going to see it as just Bobby. So whatever content is, it's going to be in a tag and the bots must find it pleasing. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Hello, Vina. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I just wanted to know what would you suggest to gain more knowledge about SEO, or do you know about any proper channel to learn more about SEO?
Yes. There is a channel called Google Digital Garage in the YouTube. So you can just check out there. There are a lot of videos regarding SEO. And if uh, I hope your doubt is clear.
Uh, no, Veena, can you just explain it once more? It was not clear that much.
There is a channel called Google Digital Garage. It is owned by Google itself. So Google is the best search engine and it's the trending search engine. So we are going to optimize our web page so as Google finds it pleasing. So workers of Google has set up some sort of videos in that channel, Google Digital Garage. Please check out that channel, guys.
Veena, there is one more question. Can you explain more about SEO? Sorry.
Okay, SEO is search engine optimization. That is, you optimize your web page as per the significant search engine. If you're going to make a website to appear in Google, you will have to optimize that website as per Google's parameters. I just told you the backlink and backlink targeting, etc., are Google's parameters. But if you're going to deliver a website to appear in DuckDuckGo, which is more concentrated on privacy, these are not going to be the parameters. So you'll have to so you will have to and on
Hello, Veena.
am I audible?
Guys, any more doubts or queries regarding the presentation? So I hope there is none. So hello, good evening everyone. I am Anjali, and first of all, I thank Veena for the wonderful session on SEO. It was a great presentation, and we all came to know about the basics of SEO in a very simple way. Also, I thank all the participants who have joined and supported Veena throughout her session. Now, I request any two of the participants to share the feedback about the same. Any two? Can you just unmute and share your experience?
Hi, Veena. It was a wonderful session I have attended. I have some doubts regarding the SEO, and it had been cleared. I am going to be start a web page right now, so I have many queries about SEO, and I have attended 2-3 webinars for that, and it was a interesting and informative session. Thank you.
Hi, Vina.
Anyone?
Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Hi, Vina. Okay.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I shall continue. Until now, just I was just seeing the word SEO on every page I often visited, such as applying for internships, etc. I exactly didn't know what was the thing SEO was. After this session, I guess I learned a lot about SEO, and I can explain to something when someone asks me what SEO and what is it all about. So, thank you for such a great intro session.
Thank you, guys. So also the feedback on the assessment form has been put in the chat box. Everyone do fill out the same, and I hope everyone did enjoy the session. And I think nice feedbacks are coming up. Yes, we will surely upload it in the YouTube. So do check out our channel, please. So thank you, everyone. Anyone wants to share?
Can you please mail the link of the recording?
Yeah, sure. We will mail it. Veena, do you have something to say? I think there are some network issues with Veena. So thank you, everyone. I hope it was a great session, and thank you.